Welcome back to the channel. So I've been sick for the last almost 2 weeks, so that's the reason why I haven't put out any videos for some time. But in this video I will go through my editing process when I edit black and white images from the Ricoh GR III. So in this video I won't be going into Lightroom and show you how I pull sliders around, because I don't think that will add any real value, because I often only use the basic panel in Lightroom. So that's the exposure, contrast, highlights, shadows, white point and black point sliders. So instead I will show you some images, and I will show you 3 images for every image, where you will see the original raw image, you will see the conversion to black and white, and then you will see the edited black and white version. So you can see how the image progress, and you will see the final result. And there you will see kind of my thought process of what I'm actually trying to achieve. So just to get the basics down, it's the raw images from the camera that I will edit, so it's not the JPEG. That is the basic foundation, and I do the edit in Lightroom. So my philosophy when it comes to edits is that I want to do as little as possible and keep the image as natural as I can. When it comes to black and white images, I also want to stretch the not really the dynamic range, but I want to stretch the values between black and white. So I want to get as much information I can and get as much details from the image as possible. And I also want to try and create as much separation I can between black and white. So my philosophy when it comes to editing is to keep it as simple as possible. Sometimes I do complex edits with luminosity, masks and so on, but if I can keep it as simple as possible, then that is what I will go for. I have I heard a great quote from a movie colorist named Colin Kelly. He said that simplicity beats complexity, and that is really what I try to strive for. So when we start to look through these images, you can see that I try to strive for like really good contrast in the images, but I don't want them to feel like we start to go into like the HDR area of photography. I want to keep them kind of neutral, but I want to keep this separation between the highest whites and the lowest blacks. So I want to keep that, or I want to create that contrast in the image, and you can see this throughout my images, that the bright values will become brighter and the dark values will become darker without making them feel unnatural. I try to keep the images to feel so much natural as they can be by converting it to black and white, because when you convert it into black and white, then the images will of course not be natural anymore because they are in black and white. But I want to keep that feel even in the black and white conversion. So yeah, that is really my only thing. I want to bring out the highlights as much as I can, and I want to darken down the shadows as much as I can and really create that contrast, bring out details without distorting the image, as I want to keep it as natural as possible. So that is essentially what I do. And yeah, thanks again to, I think it's Jao Barento, who asked this question, and he wanted me to do a video about how I edit my black and white images. And there is no magic trick. It's just the basic panel in Lightroom, where I change exposure, contrast, shadows, highlights, white point and black point, and that is really all I do. But the main general idea is this, that bring out the highlights as much as I can and darken down the shadows and black points as much as I can to really stretch out the values in between. And yeah, so that's it. There is no secret. It's just playing around with the sliders in the basic panel, and yeah, try to look in your image and see what is it that you really want to bring out, and then focus on that and try to edit around that subject that you really want to bring out. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section down below, and I will be sure to answer your questions. So that's it for this video, and I hope to see you in the next one, now that I'm back to myself again after my sickness. So that's it. I will see you in the next one. Okay? Bye.